And Tango Makes 3 by Justin Richardson and Peter Parnell, illustrated by Henry Cole. I'm going to be doing my book talk on Tango Makes 3. I'll be sharing a few of my favorite spreads and some features of the book. So let's get started. Tango Makes 3 is a true story of two penguins from the Central Park Zoo. At the penguin house, two penguins named Roy and Silo were a little bit different from the others, but the desire for a family was the same. As soon as you open up the book, in the inside cover, there's like a small passage on the side that says, in the zoo, there are all kinds of animal families, but Tango's family is not like any of the others. And then there's two penguins, one right on top of the eye, and then one at the bottom who's Tango. This is the back of the inside of the book. Here there are just quick bios on both of the authors and the illustrator as well. I really like this double page spread because of the illustrations and all the different animals they introduce as families. For example, there are red panda bear families with mothers and fathers and furry red panda bear cubs. There are monkey dads and monkey moms raising noisy monkey babies. Every animal that they do mention is all illustrated on the spread. For example, they have the red panda bears, they have the toads, they have the monkeys, they have the toucans, and the cotton-topped tamarins. I hope I said that right. The next spread I'm going to show you is when they first introduced Roy and Silo. They tell the reader that they are both boys and that they both did everything together. I really like the transition to the next page because they tell you many of the different things that they do together. For example, they bowed to each other and walked together. They sang to each other and swam together. Wherever Roy went, Silo went too. I think the illustrations really help the text flow better by having different illustrations for everything. One day, Roy and Silo realized that other couples could do something that they couldn't. The mama penguin would lay an egg. She and the papa penguin would take turns keeping the egg warm until finally it would hatch, and then there would be a baby penguin. For this double-page spread, it really depicts through the illustration how different Roy and Silo are from everybody else. All around these two pages, there are other families with their baby penguins, and then there's Roy and Silo on the edge of the page by themselves looking at everybody else. This has to be one of my favorite spreads because their keeper is looking at both of them and thinks about a way for them to get an egg that needed to be cared for. One of the last spreads I will share with you is my favorite. It shows you the process of the egg cracking that Roy and Silo have been taking care of. In the next page, you have Roy and Silo's baby. I think it's very cool spread just because the main focus is just the baby penguin, and it's what the whole book is about, and how Roy and Silo are different because they don't have a baby penguin and now they do. Their keeper, Mr. Gramsay, named the baby penguin Tango because it takes two to tango. At the ending of the story, the authors did a great job of wrapping up the main focus of the story. How different Roy and Silo's family was didn't stop them from having their baby penguin. Although they were a little different, they were just like everybody else. The last thing I'm going to show you is the author's note at the end. The author's note just quickly tells you how all the events in the story are true, and it gives you some background information of Roy and Silo. I really like that they put this in the book just because it adds to the credibility. Well, that's all I have for my book talk. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.
Created using Powtoon.